You're listening to my cousin D. Lils on
It's D. Lils, you rockin' with hip hop and home runs. We don't criticize pros, man, it's all fun. Urban media, yeah, we talking sports, debating issues, spitting game on and off the court. It's hip hop and home runs.
Hip Hop and Home Runs.com.
Ready to talk to you about AFC South. No surprise here at all. Indianapolis. I expect great things from this team. They have the best quarterback in the NFL. They have possibly the best team in the AFC. I'm looking for this to be their breakout year. One thing about this team is they will score points. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But remember, from our first talk, I'm old school. Defense, defense, defense. And this is where we have a breakdown. Indianapolis will need some help on defense. A lot of people that are no name that are coming in, and they have to stop the other teams. However, they have to stop us. So points will be scored. This is the team to watch, not only in the AFC, but also in National Football League. My second pick in the AFC South is going to be Houston. Boy, what a scary defense they have. And it will be much better with all the pieces put together. Remember our first round draft choice from last year? Hello, he's there. And everybody else that they picked up on this particular team. This division is getting better, no question about it. Look 2-3 years down the road, they're going to be the best division in football. However, they have a young division, and they have a young defense here, a young offense to go with their defense. One more year before they climb. One more year before they climb to win the total package. But the major concern, why I say that is, Arian Foster. Oh my goodness. That is going to hurt. Hey, Ray Rice, why don't you grab him? He can help this team. Let the man back into football. My next pick is Jacksonville. I know this is a surprise to some people. They started a run last year. However, some people say the run, what run? Simply because of the record. No, the run was they were playing better football. Team plays above the talent that they have, and now they've added some pieces. This team, look out. There will be some upsets from this team this year. The problem why I haven't picked them to do much better is because of their schedule. It is a tough schedule. Tennessee, pieces are being put together for the long haul. I like this. Their coaching staff is looking at the long haul. However, they're not what Jacksonville. Jacksonville has a good veteran staff. So Tennessee is going to have to take a back seat to them. They're going to scare some people this year. They're going to scare people not only in the division, but around the NFL. I like the coaching group. I like this coaching group. These veterans are better than Jacksonville, and they are going to pull a few surprises. Schedule last part of the season, away from home, is going to hurt. It's going to hurt because everyone at that time is looking to make the playoffs, and with a young team, it's going to be a concern. So, my picks, Indianapolis will win that division. Houston will come in second, Jacksonville third, and Tennessee will pull up the rear. However, watch this division in the next couple of years.
Hey fans, it's D. Lils from hiphopandhomeruns.com here with the Swan. I wanted to break down the AFC South a little further, so there's a couple of questions that I wanted to ask him so we could get a little bit more depth on, his predictions as far as this upcoming season. Well, Swan, what do you expect out of Marcus Mariota in his first NFL season?
It's going to be a work in progress, first of all. Understand, I love 6'4" quarterbacks, and he has the tools. However, he wasn't under quarterback, wasn't under center last year, and he is under the center this year. He's going to have to be. So it's all about how quickly he can get on the same page with his receivers, because it's going to be timing. That's what it's going to come down to. However, people are going to see a great quarterback in the making. So he's going to make some strides with that team.
Okay. It's funny you talk about strides, and when I look at the Houston Texans, one thing that I see is you have J.J. Watt, and now you have... Okay. It's funny you talk about strides, and when I look at the Houston Texans, one thing that I see is you have J.J. Watt, and now you have Jadeveon Clowney returning. The freakish rookie, last year out of South Carolina. So what do you expect now from that Houston Texans defense now that Jadeveon Clowney's returning?
I really expect about the same thing from last year. It's sort of add and subtract. They've already have a defensive player out for a while. They got one coming in. NFL's about people getting hurt and people preparing themselves. The defense is going to be there. There's no question about it. That's what I'm banking on. They're going to have a few upsets, and they're going to put Houston right there in the driver's seat. However, they have the second best football team in football, probably in their division.
Okay, speaking of their division, when I look at the Indianapolis Colts, they made the playoffs every Andrew Luck season. Their first season, they lost in the divisional playoffs, I believe against the Kansas City Chiefs. And then the very next season, they won in the divisional playoffs, and they lost in the next round. And then this year, they lose in the AFC Championship game to Tom Brady. What do the Indianapolis Colts need to do to get over that hump and finally make it to a Super Bowl?
Defense. I told you I'm old school. It's about defense, and their defense is not there yet. Actually, I think their defense played over their head last year. They got better on offense. I'm not sure they got better on defense. Their offense plays defense for them. If they can get over the hump with their defense, they're going to be the best team in football.
The best team. So Swan thinks the Colts have the opportunity and the potential to be the best team in the NFL. Which brings me to another question. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they've been pretty much a bottom feeder, a cellar dweller, so to speak, in the AFC South for years. They've consistently received lottery picks and have the number 1 and number 2 overall picks in the last few drafts. What can we expect out of Blake Bortles entering this season, and what does Jacksonville need to do?
We gave him some tools.
Okay.
But I don't want them to try to do too much too quick. This is a team that's putting the pieces together for the long haul. And I like what their general manager, I like what their coaches, I like what the team is doing. 3 years from now, that team will be in the playoffs, and they will scare some people. But it's going to take a while.
You heard it from Swan's Corner. This is D. Lils. Tune in next week to hiphopandhomeruns.com to see what we have to say about the AFC East.